just makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive, you want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Got him downfield. Delivers the contact. Oh, my, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down.
I came up to get that motherfucker.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass, it's Green. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Keep playing my motherfucking music like that, though, nigga. Keep playing.
Make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Going with the spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field.
And you don't stop shooting. I was mad because I didn't break that bitch.
Shit, I was one down. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
If I tell you, you know what I'm talking about.
The Gators sending the offense back to work.
Some shit like that.
That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision making. You decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board. And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they did something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. He can put more plays together like that right there.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. Not sure what it is, but he's going for it close to his own end zone. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, he should have caught that.
Pass turns it over in their own end.
Good defense.
Yeah, and I tell you, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
Back to throw. It's Green. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arkansas. Now they line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Looking for space, it's Daniels. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage. Come back in this game.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. The Gators will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
First and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football, you can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another first down, first and 10 again.
Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about...
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Boy, I tried to put this right there.
It's picked off. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's caught. It's Johnson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Trying to find his man on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. The Gators will kick it away to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They're going to get on top in this game. They're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
There go 9-9.
Wants to throw. It's Green. Fires to the middle.
He's got it. This fucking pass. I thought he doesn't do that big guy. Come on, get it.
They'll have it first and goal. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line.
Good fuck.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
I got something else for this.
Ready to try the point
If
after.
everybody's gonna do that, I can go the other way.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here. Just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
They have defensive ends and also defensive tackles with outside disruptor and then inside
After the
disruptor.
3-yard pickup, they come to the
So
line,
that's what
2nd
I
and
was
7.
looking at when I was picking my team.
They go to the ground.
I fuck with Arkansas.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45.
Players. So I know with Arkansas.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Go around, so
Despite coming up short on the previous 2 4th down attempts, this offense will try it here again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and they convert. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. And the Gators have this offense rolling. Running behind that left side. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
I thought they was gonna be it, boy.
Situations. Your base defense, when
Keep adjusting that bitch.
this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop
give it
run,
to
stuff it up front. My
Gotta
guys
see
play big up
certain
front.
shit.
Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
The give to the back.
That's what I thought.
At the 35, he's open.
I see someone I gotta block. I got you.
Waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
I was looking for which one of them.
I love the execution.
I think I found the key.
Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels. Because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
Hold on, bro. Let me run this play and then I'll go for you. You're trying to get down on us.
Ball's at the 29. Defense
Good.
can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
The Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking for a man, it's Green. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion.
I noticed last time you had a little trouble with the defense, so I waited until about 4th quarter and you were right back out there on you. Let's see if you made a difference in the offense. Or you gonna do the same thing.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's going for it all. He's
Yeah,
got
get
it
on there.
downfield for a huge gain.
I'll roll it out there. Let's see if he made adjustments.
They'll
Okay.
start the drive here with first down to open this period. Power football with the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I know it's
Don't have
sexy to
to.
throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Yes, sir.
Each brought
Yes,
down, but he
sir.
went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Arkansas! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and more importantly, take the lead.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bringing it back. And the returner will be dragged down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points there, but they can't go too fast. Their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They'll try the run.
Slipped off
Nowhere
the
to run
skitty.
on that when he loses 4 on the carry.
Defense is about firing off. And the offensive guys staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the catch on the left. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Going up top on 1st down. Lost the defense is wide open. Racing down the left side. Touchdown Gators. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with the QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch,
a few minutes ago when I did my little 3rd down play, my whole, because the cover done came off my motherfucking analog. Boy, my whole finger slipped off that bitch. I'm lucky you didn't hit me with a hit stick. Pick that bitch up, take it on in.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
So you must be lagging. You must be lagging. I say you lagging. I'd like to try to keep one eye of motherfucking ass. Can you hear me?
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field.
I was about to say, didn't let me
What a
pick the
good
What
mix
the
of
fuck?
plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And
So they ain't let niggas pick plays and shit?
They got them right where they wanted. This defense doesn't know how
I
to
can't do
react
shit.
from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep
The
running
fuck
the
was
football
that?
because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this
They
defense.
said them.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Back to throw, it's Green. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
This defense has kept
What the
them
fuck?
backed up now.
I didn't even get a pick of
stop,
play.
and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
I'm getting hold. That's
He's
like
looking
right in
downfield to
fucking
throw.
there.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Let's go.
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues.
Game, nigga.
And they'll close in
My
on him
feet.
after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there. And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Yes, man. I'll be concerned about what's going on in Florida.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
What's going on out here?
The give and tick, 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 tick. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. The Gators are threatening in the red zone. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They'll pick up 4,
Yeah, he's 6
2nd and
moves.
6
Pick up
coming.
the backfield. Yeah, he's 6 fucking moves. He pick up the backfield.
Leaves it with the running back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock, and it will be your friend. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Don't worry about it.
They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 3rd and goal coming up here. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's good.
Yeah.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to
How am I gonna help me? Shit, that Heisman gonna help me.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out
I
to
appreciate you.
25.
You chalk this one up.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. There's plenty
Yeah,
of
so
time
they've
to
been
work
moving
with
the
here,
ball.
but they have to be
Just
highly efficient in their attack.
you know what I'm talking about?
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on
That
that.
nigga must
You're
be
in the
hurt.
4th quarter, and you're lined up against
Yeah,
one
he
of the
throwing that damn
fastest
ball.
players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top.
Quarterback, he got to
Just
be hurt.
hold on tight and hope for the best.
He ain't got no power on that damn ball.
It's caught. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt. And you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open. So I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup.
Whoa, boy.
Oh, look out.
Let's go with it.
Defense
got
See y'all on
this
that. I see y'all on that college.
We will.
In the red. That's what I want.
This defense
Yeah,
knows
we
that
about to be going.
turnovers
It's
win
over with.
games. And here in this 2-minute
Win.
situation, they've got a chance to shut the door if they can create one.
Who won, Theo?
Me.
You
You been on my motherfucking head, dog.
They'll try it over the left side.
Has Chris been beating you, Theo?
Who?
Chris been beating you?
Nah, he been on my ass, though. He been on
I
close to about
you
everybody.
game. I know Chris on your ass.
Nobody.
Don't make me put you in 3rd, Theo. Bullshit getting 3rd. Fuck around, put you in 3rd now.
He being reckless.
How your day been, big homie?
I'm good, man. I can't complain, man. Y'all was good today?
Yeah, same old thing. Long nights, man. Long nights. Long goddamn nights.
What you touch everything in that motherfucker, boy. One night.
Touch everything in that motherfucker from the top to the bottom, boy. You hear me?
They'll try the left side.
Shit,
And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over.
But they getting the motherfucker extra 2 hours and a half. Oh, you hear me?
I went trip. You
Yeah,
got
nah,
paid?
it hurt. It hurt, but shit, that's an extra. I'm getting 40 plus hours just off of goddamn night shift cleaning.
That's what I tell everybody, you know what I'm saying? When they get mad, they're like, shit, man, you the only one in this bitch guaranteed hours.
That's why I'm 40-something hour plug, fam, every week. 45.
All them day shift niggas, they pushing them the fuck out that bitch. They ain't pushing no clothes.
I got 2 more days. I'm already goddamn at 30.
And I'm off both of them today.